Hey guys, how's it going today? Wednesday, 23rd of July, 2026. Sorry that I couldn't be here yesterday. I had an out-of-town trip, but I'm back on schedule. I'm here every day, normally Monday to Friday at this time, 12:30 p.m. Indochina time. And just to remind you that these videos that I do, this is for informational purposes only. I'm not giving you signals. I'm not telling you that you should take the same trades I do. It's up to you to manage your own account and to use good risk management. So let's jump over and look at the chart and see what we're looking at here. And there we are on the typical gold chart, XAU USD, 10-minute time frame. Hey, good morning, Alex. How's it going over there in India? Need to adjust my... Oh, that's 12:30. I go back, that candle's not finished, so I'll put it right there. Now we're getting a move up. This is the candle I usually watch for, the 12:30 candle. And what are we looking at? another big move today in the Asia session. We had a low of 4075 and a high of 4141, so that's a $65 move just in the Asia session, and the Asia session is not finished yet. So we got our first resistance at 4111. And now we're coming up to our next resistance, which was at 4143. It's already touched that and then fell back down. So just a couple of hours ago, we're getting a reversal here. Just a pullback, a retracement. That's what we're looking at right now. And it looks like it's ready to start making a move up. Time will tell. Just going to open my MT5 and see what I'm looking at here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go up. A little bit, need to let that candle go ahead and show us what it's going to do. But in actual fact, according to my strategy, my rules-based strategy, I need to wait for this to break above the red line, the downward trend line, and close above that before I go long. So I don't really have a trade set up unless this breaks below the upward trend line and closes below that. Then I could go short. I don't really want to go short. I think we're just seeing a retracement here. Of course, it could come back down to 4011 or 4111, 4111. To see what this first candle is going to do. There's Howard. Hey, good day, mate. It's raining everywhere. Alex, is it raining in India? Okay. It's rainy season here in Thailand, but it doesn't rain every day. Sometimes it only rains for a couple of hours. But when it rains, boy, it really rains. We call it the monsoon season. So what in the world is going on with gold and oil and DXY? These are very, very jumpy times, very nervous times in the market. I think gold might be going up because, you know, what really affects the movement of gold is the interest rate on the US dollar. And they were talking about raising interest rates for the last few months, but that's, I mean, they were talking about, raising interest rates, and that's not good for gold. If the interest rates are high on the US dollar, that's not good for gold. But now the market is kind of split 50-50. Maybe they'll raise the interest rates, maybe they'll lower the interest rates. So gold is kind of acting again as a safe haven during these uncertain times. With the war in the Middle East and so much going on, gold is acting as a safe haven. However, if the Federal Reserve should decide to move towards higher interest rates, then that will put pressure on gold to go down. But at the moment, it's a toss-up. So we're not seeing what we were seeing, a month ago or a couple of months ago, where gold would go down, oil would go up, because now gold is going up and oil is going up. Your oil is at $85 and going up. So oil is continuing up. We know the reason for that. The Strait of Hormuz is closed. I'm surprised it hasn't gone up more, actually. But also, what I'm reading is that there is less demand for oil as various countries have started looking for alternate energy sources. But there, of course, will still be the demand for oil, but not like it was before the war, apparently. So, although the price of oil is, $85, it was nearly $120 a couple of months ago. Seems like I was out of there for a second or two. Now I'm back. Oh man, don't tell me this. Yeah, it looks like my internet might be playing up a little bit today. Apologies for that, guys. Now we're starting to move back up. So what I was going to tell you guys, we got up here at 41.18. What was that? 41? No, 41.43. That's the pivot point. The pivot points indicator. That's the second resistance level. 41.43, right there. And we got up and touched that, and then it rejected that price. And I was almost going to go short right here. Could have, would have, should have, but didn't. And that would have been a good run from 41.38 down to 41.22. A $16 run. That would have been a great trade. I hesitated, didn't take the trade. I don't really like to trade during this time. Sometimes you can get a candlestick sandwich. This is 2 hours after Singapore and Shanghai open, and sometimes it'll just go sideways on you. So I was a little bit hesitant to take that short trade. Do you guys have a trade open at the moment? Anybody? Now gold is going like a rocket again. That's the first candle that I like to watch for, but it's not a trade setup according to my strategy. I needed to break above this red trend line and close above that before I go long. Although you look at our stochastic oscillator and that is starting to turn up. So I think we're going to see higher prices today. At least we'll probably get up to 41.50. That's the next kind of major psychological number, 4150. Closed NASDAQ and gold short on each. Okay, good. Well done, Howard. Yeah, the short gold, that's just a retracement. You kind of expect what we've seen yesterday and today. Don't expect a short gold. Absolutely not. I can look at yesterday's chart. Well, let me just reset this. This is yesterday. Well, the London session did go down pretty good. Then it just continued up. But certainly, this is definitely bullish yesterday from here way up to here. So if you do go short, you got to be careful. Don't expect to hold it for, a swing trade a few days. But if you got that one here, you did well. Fantastic. Now I can move my trend line over to this cap here. Let's see what we got there. Okay. And still going up. Okay, well, you seem to know a lot more about the price of oil in different parts of the world, Alex. That's good, I guess, if that helps you with your analysis. Yeah, if you're doing some scalping trade, that's fine, Howard. Just kind of getting my focus back now. I was not very focused yesterday, although I did get a couple of good trades during Wall Street last night. A couple of small ones, what you call small bites. Ate for breakfast this morning and lunch today and dinner tonight. Oh boy, it's all fun and games. It's just this market is very jumpy. It's really just all over the map. We just have to take it one day at a time and protect your capital. That's the main name of the game. Protect your capital because it can flip around on you really quick. Now, while we're doing this, I don't have a trade set up. I'm not getting ready to pull the trigger on anything just yet. Let's have a look at Nasdaq and see what that was doing. Oh boy, big short, big short. I need to adjust my trend lines, which I haven't done since this morning. Big short on Nasdaq, and I can go in a little bit steeper with my downward trend line. Okay, that looks good. I wasn't watching Nasdaq this morning, as you can see. I might go in a little bit steeper here. Yeah. Okay, now I could possibly get something on this on Nasdaq, continuing down. That's surprising. I thought we were starting to see a turnaround on Nasdaq. If we look at that yesterday, that was a very bullish move on Nasdaq yesterday. Eh? Look at that. Wow. So I thought we were going to see higher prices on Nasdaq today. Apparently not. And it got up to our previous day high. Not quite. Didn't quite get up there. And it's fallen down dramatically. Hey. And Howard went short. Well done. And you got out early. Should have stayed in that, Howard. That's looking really tasty. 1240. That's looking really good. Coming down to the pivot point, which is 28, 944, where it'll probably come down to. And then let's look at oil. See what oil got up to $85.65. Now it's falling down. Now this is what gold, oil is falling down, gold is going up. That's kind of normal, but it's not not consistent. That's our problem. It's not consistent like it was a couple of months ago. Oil go oil go up, gold go down, or vice versa. I'm not seeing that. Capital is like a ball in the soccer game. I want to show you guys something. Okay, we're back on gold. It's not doing anything. Made a big move up, and now it's kind of slowed down. I'm going to switch over to my H4 chart just momentarily. And let me see if you can see that on the screen. And while I'm waiting on that, and while it's my 4-hour chart, while I'm waiting on that, I want to type in here that if people want to join our free VIP Telegram chat group, just click on that link. And you might need to separate it from the word group. Start with the HTTPS. I didn't mean for that to get attached to it there. It's a great Telegram group. We get a lot of people chatting in there. New traders, experienced traders. Don't be shy. Join the group if you want. It's our community. We don't buy or sell anything. We don't give signals. We just chat about what's going on with trading. Now back to the 4-hour chart, guys. What you see on the screen here, the all these lines. I did not put anything on this chart. These labels here, S1, the support levels, resistance levels, stochastic oscillator. I have connected TradingView to AI, Claude, and I asked Claude to set up the support and resistance levels on the 4-hour chart going back several months. And the red lines are resistance. As you can see, this is R1, and the green lines are support. And then I asked Claude to add some minor support and resistance levels. And that's these small orange lines you see here. And it goes all the way up, way, 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 way up there. So there's a lot of distance between the major resistance level and the next major resistance level. That's why I asked Claude to put in some minor support and resistance levels. I didn't do anything to this chart. I just asked AI to put all this stuff on there, and it did it. And it didn't take but a couple of minutes. It's amazing. And what I wanted to point out to you was this is the major resistance level here, 4100. We all know that psychological level. And what I did, I asked Claude to put in the minor support and resistance level. So I put in a level here at 4118, and you can see it back over here now, minor support and resistance level. And this morning, this 4-hour candle was coming up. I was going to tell you guys in Telegram to watch for 4118, but I didn't post that. I didn't say anything. But sure enough, it came up to 4118, and that's resistance. And then the next 4 hours, now it's starting to go a little bit higher. So if it breaks above that, our next level is 4218. It's interesting that there's no support and resistance levels between this. That's $100 move. And there's no, I asked Claude to put in minor support and resistance and major support and resistance, and there's nothing in between there. So that could be our next level we'll go to. Of course, 4,200 is where that's our psychological number, and it will definitely stop there. Or it might just crash through it. Like it crashed through 4,100 like it wasn't even there. This is 4,100, the red line. And it went through that like it wasn't even there. So it could do the same. at 4,200 right here. Our next support resistance we're looking for is 42.8. If we continue going up like we are, the next level is 42.18. Although, yeah, sure, there's going to be some retracement, some pullback. It's not just going to go straight up. Like over here, big candle yesterday, and then some sideways movement, and then continuation. So I just thought that was interesting that you can connect AI to your TradingView chart, and it will do anything you want. Just tell it what you want to put on your chart. It will do an analysis, and the analysis is very, very good. Very. The only thing the AI will not do, it will not take trades for you. So I'll go back to my time frame that I used, 10 minutes. Um, maybe you guys have already done that. Maybe you guys have already done that. I don't know. You're already using AI on your TradingView. Alex, is that a question? Vertical lines. Those are the day separators, period separators. You don't see it on a 10-minute chart. Let me go back to that if I can find it. Let me go back to the 4-hour chart. Now, these vertical lines, these lines here, these are day separators. Okay, this is the first 4-hour candle today, and this is the one, two, three, four, five, six 4-hour candles yesterday, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before. That's those vertical lines. You see. You don't, and that's just on TradingView. You don't have to ask AI to do that for you. But of course, you don't get those vertical lines on a 10-minute chart. So I'm trying to learn what I'm saying to you guys. I'm a little bit older than most of you in here, and I'm trying to learn AI and trying to it can save you time. It won't take trades for you, but it can save you time and it can do a great analysis and it can see your chart. It can see what's on your chart and you can tell it do an analysis on this day chart for the last 6 months, and it can give you a market analysis according to political situation, news, whatever indicators you've got on your chart. It'll do anything you ask it to do. It's amazing. Can save a lot of time. And the analysis I've seen so far is very, very good. Have any of you guys tried AI on your chart or with your trading? And by the way, while I'm not really doing anything, I don't have a trade set up, don't forget to drop a like on the video. It does help the algorithm. It helps me. It supports me. And of course, I do appreciate that. And thank you for watching and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and click that little bell so you'll be notified when I make these videos. I'm still here. I didn't leave yet. I'm still here. I'm just playing with my streaming software and my new graphics. Yeah, the pivot point indicator is very, very good. It's very accurate. In fact, I took it off of the 4-hour chart. If we just go back to that 4-hour chart, I don't usually jump around like this, but it's enjoying sharing this stuff with you. So I took off the pivot point indicator, if I can find that. There it is. Now, you see That's the TradingView pivot points indicator, and it's almost right on exactly. It's only a $3 or $4 difference between the indicator that AI put there, the support and resistance, and the one from pivot points from the TradingView indicator. But then we have another one up here, and they're very close together. But this one is 4190, so getting close to that 4200 zone. And if we go back here, yeah, we can see why I put it there, because that's a very recent touch point, the pivot points indicator. But I don't want that on this chart because I like simple charts. I don't want too much stuff on my charts. This is enough for me. Oh, I didn't save that yet. Let's save that. Okay, now we'll go back to my liquidity grab. Oh, wow, look at this. Just in that couple of minutes I was talking. This is the chart that I use, the time frame I use, the indicators I use for taking trades. But of course, the 4 hour and daily chart is good for the to give you the big picture, the overall direction, the long-term trends, etc. So that's why I asked Claude to set up the each four chart. But this is the chart that I use for actually executing trades. I'm so glad I didn't go long when I saw this one. I got all excited when I saw, okay, now we're going back up. And I would almost start to be in a loss now. But I wouldn't take that trade because it's not according to my rules-based strategy. Well, it's a little bit quiet today. I don't see Raj in here. He was asking yesterday if I was going to do live, but he's not here today. Sorry I couldn't be here yesterday, guys. I had that out of town trip, but I'll be here today. I'm here today. I'll be here tomorrow and Friday. So not too much going on here. The opening of the what we call the Tokyo lunch run, this 12:30 candle that I always watch for. It was a good one, but it didn't last. So we might come down here and touch the trend line again before it goes. So we'll have to see what London does. Oh, London made a big move yesterday, didn't it? That was huge. This first red candle, that's London right there. Yep. Wow. A complete reversal. Exactly when London opened. Then went sideways for a little bit and then further down. And then over here is where the New York session opened. And they started pushing it back up. But I was, like I say, I was out of town during this time. I was actually in a taxi coming back to Bangkok. So I just couldn't trade yesterday. Unfortunately, what a great run this was yesterday. Oh, man. But never mind. Every day there's different opportunities, right? Let's go back over to today. Now, okay, what's it done? It's come down to our 8 EMA, found support, and now going back up. It broke above the 8 EMA. All right, now it's staying above it. Came down just to touch it. What do we got? How many more minutes on that? Oh, just one more minute. So the 8 EMA provided support. And we're likely to see when Europe opens right now in about 1 second. Now Europe is open. Let's see. They're going to push it, keep going. We found support on our 8 EMA here. Yep, there it goes. Yes, sir. Could have taken a buy right there, right when the market opened, when Europe opened. That's not according to my trading. But if you're a scalper, that would have been a good move right there. Europe opened at 41.30 and started at $4. Trade one lot, and that's $400. Okay. If you've got your support and resistance all set up, and the thing is just to monitor it and watch it. And if you see that what you've got, what you're using is accurate on a regular basis, then that's what you stay with. Don't keep changing all the time. You can always scroll back on your chart, see where the touch points are. Yeah, it's accurate most of the time. I agree. If that's the one you're using, same as me, pivot points standard indicator on TradingView. I mean, look, it came up. That's where it came today. That resistance was there, and then you see once it broke above the first one, this is R1 here. It broke above that, and resistance becomes support. So it came down, found support, came up again, found support. This is 20 minutes after it broke, and then it took off. And it came up here and it hit that resistance level. So yeah, it's very accurate. I don't have any support levels on. This is the pivot point. It's way down here. I don't have any support levels on here because gold is going up. I don't need support levels. I can put one. I'll put a support level in there. And let's see what that says. Where is that support level? Oh, way down here. See, I don't need support levels. I don't think gold is coming back to 4,000. And like I say, I don't. I like to keep my chart clean, not too much stuff on it. Now Europe is pushing it up. So this would have been a good candle here if your game, your strategy that you use, whatever you're doing might tell you to go long here, but it's not according to my strategy. That would have been a good payday just on this one right here. And it looks like we're going to go up at least and test that second resistance level again. What is it? 41, 41, 43. Going to go up and test that again. And then remember, our next major support level, according to the 4-hour chart, is 42.8. I know that's a long way away, but for gold, it's not actually that far. Gold can go like a rocket. Eh? Okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I don't have a trade set up according to my strategy, so I'll wait for the London opening, see what happens then. And I wish you guys all have a good day. Remember, whatever trade you take, always use a stop loss to protect your capital. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button. And today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll see you again same time tomorrow.